MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Pham looking up. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Number 8.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for route number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, number 18. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Chase Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Anderson has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Yandy.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count now a ball and a strike. Choi, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Eric Thames. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Ready now, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the 2nd inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting none.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Bounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Stepping up now, Kane. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Kane is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he is in there.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In is Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Count even now at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 fouled off. Fouled away. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, Dero. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Next for Milwaukee, number 18. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3 runs already home here. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays nothing. Up next for the Rays, Travis
Leading
d'Arnaud,
off
as
for
they'll
the
have
Rays,
5, 6, and 7 here to
catcher,
start the home half of the
Travis
second.
Lots of baseball
d'Arnaud.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Here's a high pop-up. Thames is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a
Batting
defensive
fifth,
alignment for the Milwaukee
the
Brewers.
designated hitter,
And, guys,
number
what I want you to
35.
focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride
Batting
in left
7,
center for the second
the
out.
shortstop.
Boy, sometimes they say
Really?
you hit it hard, good things will
Got it.
happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone, so I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Grandal is off of first with 2 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 to count. Second and third, 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Brendan Lowe, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two and two.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting ninth.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Around first, digging for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 18. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 4-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tommy Pham.
Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-let down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. Thames scoops it up. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Up. Arcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Hey. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Oliver Drake, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Moustakas stands at second with no outs. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in, Eric Thames. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him.
0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Meadows is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Hernan Perez, already a home run and a double for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now both runners are breaking. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
And
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Push to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded by Moustakas. Oh, look at Moustakas. Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
So coming to the plate, Willy Adames. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Diaz comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next to Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lowe. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And that misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
2-2 to count.
On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded softly to the right. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Hero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Meadows at second with 2 down. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a good strike 2 pitch there, as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back at the track. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Count,
Well
21.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Brewers 4, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. So striding forward now, number 18. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that
Now
ball,
batting.
stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the
Rondon.
opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Matt
attention,
Albers
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over on the
Milwaukee.
mound and start the
Number
home
43,
7th.
Matt Albers.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but
now
somehow
batting,
hangs on
number
for the
35.
second out. Striding forward now is the DH, number 35. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1,
And
no
here's a
strike.
slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it 4-1. Diego Castillo has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll
Rays.
do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost
Eric
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
Hernan Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is line to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So striding in, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Low is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 4-1. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Milwaukee, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning. Three and 1. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nope.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Lowe stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Josh Hader.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Upstairs.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is in off the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting, number 18.
Into the box, number 18, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting,
Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 38.
Mike Moustakas will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Brewers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So digging in now, Tommy Pham.
And
not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping in, number 35. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Junior Guerra takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Avisail Garcia will come on now and pinch run here.
Avisail Garcia.
In now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Outside, 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Still even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Anderson takes home the win. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.